자, 호그와트 레거시 이제 어느덧 마지막 화가 된 것 같은데 드디어 메인 퀘스트 마지막 화 시작하도록 하겠습니다.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me. I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
자, 이제 마지막 체크 좀 해볼까요? 어디 보자. 지금 거의 다 업그레이드는 완료한 것 같고 마법약도 참나. 자, 이제 지도 내실. 교수님, 저 왔어요.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivanders with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
일단 지켰다는 말이 낫겠죠?
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
설마 마지막 저장소가 설마 내 발밑에 있을 줄은 꿈에도
We can
상상
only
못했네.
hope that we're not, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Randall is here.
Let's go.
아이고 결국에는 들어왔네.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area! Must be here somewhere.
We must be getting closer.
Red Rose, you'll be pleased with our
Expelliarmus!
Like this, not quite.
More of them! Places!
You won't get away.
Expelliarmus! Bombardum!
We need to press on.
Revelio.
Must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
엄마야, 트롤이다.
Where are the professors?
헛!
One of these in Hogsmeade. You will not take what
Protego!
나를 쳐라! 덤벼!
Confront! This one's almost down. Expelliarmus, defender, bombarder.
이걸로 끝이다!
You're no match for us.
dead end. Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Enjoy suffering!
What have you
Bombarder!
fools of a feather?
Accio!
아프잖아?
That was meant for me. That won't stop me.
Levioso! Confringo!
Lost it away with.
Accio!
이거나 먹어라?
Accio!
Against resurrection.
아이고.
Accio!
아프구나. 나 먹어라.
These turrets
Revelio.
brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
와, 많다. 와, 교수님들 출동.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charge.
We shall make quick work of them.
They got this. Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Heckett.
Thank you, Professor.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! bombarder. Expelliarmus. Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him!
이걸로 끝이다.
Now, Professor, big one you can leave some for the rest of us.
We couldn't be happier than you, Professor Sharp. Imperial.
아이고, 잘못해서. 임페리어스 저주를 써버렸네? 원래 이전 쓰려는 거 아니었는데.
It's always my turn.
이렇게 바꿔놔야지. 아, 저분도 장난 아니시다. 위젤리, 아까 전에 위젤리 교수님 덕분에 위젤리 교수님 덕분에 겨우 살았네. 설마 저 지팡이에 저런 기능이 있을 줄이야.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
계속 봉인해 놔야죠.
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. how long will you keep it?
한동안은 비밀로 해야지 뭐.
I plan to keep it secret for now. But in time, when I'm ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
Arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
아이고, 큰일 났다.
Goblin kind shall answer to no one!
뭐야.
It's feeding off the power from the repository. Protego, Stupefy, Depulso.
받아!
Now, Ranrock. Defender. Confringo.
There seems to be some fight in you!
이거 공바로드를 교체해야겠다. 공바로드를 교체해놔야지.
I shall rid you!
You can't stop me. Depulso. Two sources of power. Defender. One button back. Don't like that very much, do you? Glacius. Depulso. Protego.
핫!
You're going to keep up this charade. You can't run forever, Ranrock. There's no way to keep Protego, Stupefy, Glacius. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Glacius. Not so powerful.
이걸로 끝이다.
Are you Ranrock?
어디 한번 막아봐라. 어우, 간신히 이겼다. 왜 이래, 여기. 다시 복구했다.
Professor.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Oh, hello.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I realized the same should be done for my uncle. I hope Anne agrees to see me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. As for what happened in the catacomb, I've not stopped thinking about it. Perhaps we could meet soon. There's much I wish to say.
자, 이걸로 호그와트 레거시 메인 퀘스트는 이제 끝난 것 같은데, 아직 하고 있는 거 보면은 뭔가 또 하나 남아있는 것 같아요. 뭐가 남아있는 거지? 아, O.W.L.
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the Headless Hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your O.W.Ls. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your O.W.Ls, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
어디 보자. 와, 34레벨. 와, 4레벨이라 더 올려야 되네.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Aloha Mora. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages.
Lumos.
All in the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts.
아니 교수님이 유령이어가지고 어디 가는지를 모르겠네.
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
들어본 적 있는 것 같은데.
Did you say Bragbor? I think I know that name.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day.
Oh, of course. Lodgok said he's an ancestor of Ranrock.
Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display.
Revelio.
Bell Tower and
This is a centuries-old likeness of Pandora. A devoted study companion. People have always loved their pets. I find that comforting.
Out his quick hand
이건가?
and deft.
This Grimbold sounds like a help.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Why didn't you tell us it was just his skull?
Well, of course it's just a skull. Everyone knows Grimbold Weft died of dragonpox in 1753. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Athpuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights.
Sir Athpuddle was the friendly one.
Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Athpuddle of the Chin.
At least we're out of the classroom.
His fame was not won by vanquishing foes in single combat, nor
Sir
by
Scagglethorpe the
slaying
Heedless once
bloodthirsty
challenged a
dragons.
mountain troll to a
Rather
game of
in
musical
training
chairs.
yards and
Wagadu's history is, well,
his warm and
Rebellion.
respectful
different than that
demeanor
of
was
Hogwarts,
celebrated
to
by
say the
old
least.
friends and newcomers alike. I encourage everyone to make
It's tormenting Professor Black.
Our students often complain about the many staircases.
These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnobby. Rumour has it, she was demonstrating She was never seen again. Perhaps she succeeded. I suppose we'll never know.
Revelio.
As one would expect.
Where can I find that friendly knight you mentioned earlier?
Oh yes, Sir Athpuddle, or rather the statue of Sir Athpuddle. It can be found amongst the other statues of knights. It's easy to identify, as it's been enchanted to wave at those who take the time to seek it out.
동상들.
Revelio.
여기구나.
There's nothing quite so magical as history.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Athpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Athpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
놀랄 것도 없지 뭐 저거는.
Goblins and wizard kind will never trust each other.
Yes, well, it takes a cauldron to raise a chisperful, as they say. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say.
Revelio.
Looks like we've all gone on another one of Finn's wild.
Finite. Revelio.
저건 연습용이었구나.
This unassuming smudge is rumoured to be the location of the very first successful use of bombardment. I suppose successful is a relative term, since whoever cast it didn't live to tell the tale.
끝이야.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
그래, 한판 하지 뭐.
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. The Paint Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend. Accio. That's the way to do it.
Accio.
What a remarkable shot! Accio. That's the way to do it. That
됐다.
wasn't what I wanted to see. Seems I got the better of you.
아, 아깝다. 10점 차이로.
Seems you couldn't get the upper hand that time. How about another round?
좋아.
Let's have it.
Then take your mark. That's the way to do it.
Accio.
아, 떨어졌다.
You didn't see that. What a remarkable shot!
Accio.
이겼다.
Impressive. Well, it appears I've been bested. Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
좋은 게임이었군.
You played a good game though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance. I do wish you would take your turn.
호그와트에 있는 모든 서브 퀘스트 다 완료하고 가야죠, 뭐.
Oh, the Ministry will hear about this! The fiends will rot in Azkaban!
Oh, it's you! Oh, what I wouldn't give to have a space of my own. Sharing a dormitory all year has been
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William, the one I told you about after charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
저건 좀 끔찍한데?
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
동생에게 정말 도움이 필요하게 보이는걸?
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
물론이지.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you.
어디 날아가야 되냐?
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Revelio.
Away! Go! Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
여기도 멀리는 시험이 있네.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
한 마리 찾았다.
Lumos. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Lumos.
한 마리는 또 여기 있고. 마지막 한 마리가 어디 있지?
Revelio. 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 Lumos.
안 되겠다. 너무 밝다.
Revelio.
Lumos. Here's one of those tables Professor Sharman.
Revelio.
저기 있다.
Lumos. Alan himself would be proud. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Hello. Might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
Rockborough. Always a lovely place to visit.
Depulso.
들어가. 아이고 너무 굴러갔다.
Depulso.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Well, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start.
Bombarda! Revelio! Lumos!
Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare.
Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
A troll? You can't be serious.
안 되나 보네.
Should think they felt that in London.
Revelio.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. A sarcophagus. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope. I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
들어한테 죽을 뻔했어.
Well, there was a troll in the tomb.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again. You did. Oh.
마법사 것도 또 생겼나 보네.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
그래?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Accio. 이런.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
가로수 안
I
보여.
adore competition. Hard luck. Care for another round?
좋아.
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Precisely as planned.
Accio!
멈춰. 안 돼.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Phew.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Hard luck. Care for another round?
한 판 더?
Absolutely. Don't count me out.
That's the spirit.
Shoot.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio. Precisely as planned. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
이거 아깝다.
Finesse.
Protego.
Hard luck. Careful.
Absolutely.
That's the spirit. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
아이고.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio. Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio. Protego.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out.
That's the spirit. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Nice technique. Accio. Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Such grace. Finesse. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
아이고 아깝다.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio! Protego!
Hard luck.
Absolutely.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
아 아깝다.
Such grace. Finesse.
Protego!
Hard luck. Care for an...
Absolutely.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
이런?
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio! Protego!
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
I'll remember that. Accio! Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that.
아 진짜 아깝다. 하나만 떨어뜨렸어도 이기는 건데.
Hard luck.
Absolute.
That's the... Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that.
아 진짜 아깝다.
Protego!
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely.
That's the... Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio! Protego!
Hard luck.
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
아하, 이번에도 또 좋네.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig? I'll never top that. Well, you are good.
이겼다.
Protego!
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
연습이지?
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely flowers.
I thought I could count on my friend.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour, but mum's the word.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
Spicy.
Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you and his owls.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Revelio. Accio.
Father writes to me asking about class.
Lumos.
Rumour has it there's an abandoned manor in the Bargain Tribe. No one knows what happened to the family. Think I'll
Revelio.
저놈의 피퍼스를 진짜 내가
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Ah, the bells must be upstairs. Wingardium Leviosa. Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. One up, one to go. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
어허.
Wingardium Leviosa. Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
아까 전에 버그 났나 보네, 버그.
Aloha Mora.
That youngin's now a taste of itself. Wonder if he's not gobbled up by your own fangs behind you.
Revelio. The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means.
Pete was in a mood the other day.
Hello, Sophronia. That was quite the quiz you gave me. What are you up to now?
Good test of one's knowledge, isn't it? I'm actually working on something equally interesting, but need help from a 5th year, so it's good you came along. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make my... Well, did you find the Hall of Herodiana?
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
내가 왜 이거 다 ICO로 되어 있냐?
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herod. Was as good as Sophronia said she was.
Depulso!
That chest, look, that wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next. Accio!
잘못됐다.
I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know.
Depulso! Accio!
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
Depulso! Accio! 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 Depulso! Accio! Protego! Depulso! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Accio! Protego! Accio! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Accio!
That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Byrne after all. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No
이
wonder
퍼즐도
Sophronia
이제 끝났군. 이제 이 퍼즐도 끝났구나. 아우 힘들어라.
If we were simply taught antidotes to common poisons...
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
아... 재능. 이쪽 동은 다 됐고 저건 나중에 하고 여기는 없고 이쪽도 없고 이쪽 선착장이 하나 있구나. 분명히 선착장에 서브퀘스트나 있었던데.
I really should look into gillyweed, although I'd still need to swim.
Confringo! Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Swans Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
고블린 중기자가 컨트롤서 죽여서 있으면은 멋있을 것 같은데 하나 더 있으면은.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you! The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon I'll see for myself. I just know it.
아이고 코트 다 젖는다. 이거 비싼 거야?
Revelio.
어라?
Lumos. Confringo. Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Confringo. Lumos.
마지막은 여기 있군. 빨리 레벨 54가 돼, 34가 돼야 이제 이 마지막 O.W.
What do we have in here then?
O.W.도 이제 슬슬 마지막이 될 텐데.
Narada will be happy about this.
언젠가는 쟤한테 코트값 물어주게 할 거야. 네, 언젠가는 저거 코트값 받아내고 말 거야.
Your gift from the mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
교수님이 왜 여기에?
You're my summoner's court opponent, Professor Ronan.
Indeed I am. Professors are allowed to have fun once in a while too, you know.
그렇게 그렇죠?
Of course. I look forward to playing against you.
And I you. I've been playing this for eons, so you haven't a chance of winning. How about we get started anyway?
I'm ready.
No time like the present. Well done. I confess I was astonished to see you during the battle, but we... Akio! We all make mistakes.
Akio!
주문 쿨타임.
Akio!
이런.
And there you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Akio! I do not recall teaching you how to play like that. Akio! We all make mistakes.
Akio!
Ha!
And there you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Delightful to see such mastery from one your age. Well done. You've beaten me at my own game.
교수님이 잘 가르쳐 주셨잖아요.
I had a good teacher.
A flatterer, I see. Although I dare say it's not unwarranted. I shall accept the compliment humbly. As the new Summoner's Court champion, you have earned a token of recognition. Do not let it go to your head.
이제 호그와트의 도서관 빼고 전부 다 퀘스트 완료한 건가?
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
대화해볼게.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
고발하면 안 돼.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
I've thought about what you told me in the Great Hall. I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I've received your owl. What's happened?
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominis everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy, but I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
What are you up to now?
Did I see that you did blood rags and concealed on the Hill the other day? I wonder if Augustus knows before.
네, 오늘 이렇게 해서 마지막 퀘스트 전투까지 다 끝냈는데 마지막 이거 O.W.만 남았거든요. 이거가 레벨 34까지 올려야 돼가지고 서브 퀘스트 깨면서 O.W.L 준비해 보도록 하겠습니다. 영상 재밌게 보셨다면 좋아요와 구독 한 번씩 눌러주시고 댓글 하나씩 달아주세요. 그럼 오늘은 여기까지. 바이바이.